Success without sacrifice. Strategies to avoid burnout. The myth of sacrifice for success. Do you really have to burn out to break through? It's a question that cuts right to the core of hustle culture and the idea that success is only possible if you sacrifice your health, happiness, and sanity. Everywhere we look, there's a message that says, work harder, give up more, and you'll finally reach the top. But here's the thing, burnout isn't a badge of honor, and success shouldn't feel like punishment. Today, we're going to dismantle the idea that burnout is the price of achievement and talk about strategies that let you chase your dreams and enjoy life. Whether you're building a business, leading a team, or just striving for personal goals, these tips are all about getting you to the top without losing yourself along the way. Grab a seat and get ready to explore how to succeed without the sacrifice. Strategy number 1, setting boundaries that actually work. If you want to achieve success without burning out, you have to build boundaries and stick to them. Think of boundaries as a fortress around your time, energy, and focus. They help you prioritize work when it's time to work and give you permission to switch off when the workday ends. Setting boundaries is about reclaiming control and making sure that work doesn't become your entire world. Here are some actionable tips for setting strong boundaries. Define your work hours and stick to them. Decide when your workday begins and ends. Whether you're working from an office, a coffee shop, or your living room, have a clear clocking out time. When the clock hits that hour, close the laptop, leave the workspace, and mentally log off. Control your availability. You don't have to be reachable 24/7. Let your team and colleagues know when you're available for work-related matters and when you're not. This clarity not only reduces stress, but also helps manage expectations. Protect personal time fiercely. Treat your downtime as if it's a VIP appointment with yourself. Whether it's spending time with family, catching up with friends, or just enjoying a quiet evening. Guard it like it's non-negotiable. Setting boundaries is not about shutting people out. It's about creating space for everything that makes life meaningful beyond work. When you draw the line, you're choosing balance over burnout. Strategy number 2, embrace the power of delegation. Delegation is one of the smartest strategies for achieving success without breaking yourself in the process. Trying to do everything alone? That's a recipe for exhaustion, frustration, and yes, burnout. Learning to delegate isn't about passing the buck. It's about focusing on what only you can do and freeing up time for high-impact work. Why delegation is a game changer. Delegation doesn't just lighten your load. It gives you room to focus on the tasks that actually require your expertise. When you delegate, you allow others to take the lead on specific tasks, which often results in better outcomes. Plus, delegation helps others develop new skills, so everyone grows together. How to delegate like a pro. Start with a task audit. Make a list of everything you handle on a daily or weekly basis. Identify the tasks that don't need your direct involvement. Think routine or administrative tasks. Delegate to strength. Think about who on your team would be great at certain tasks. By delegating to people's strength, you not only lighten your load, but also give them an opportunity to excel. Set clear expectations and trust the process. When you hand off a task, be specific about what you need and then let go. Micromanaging defeats the purpose and adds stress to everyone. Trust that your team will get it done. Delegation is more than a practical tool. It's a form of freedom. By letting go of what doesn't require your attention, you're able to zero in on what really matters and keep burnout at bay. Strategy number 3, prioritize your health like a boss. Here's the truth. You can't perform at your best if you're not taking care of your health. Skipping meals, missing sleep, and sitting at a desk for hours on end may seem like sacrifices worth making for success, but they're not. Prioritizing your health is not only essential to avoiding burnout, but it's also the foundation for long-term productivity and happiness. Physical health basics. Move, even if it's just a little. Regular movement keeps your body and mind in peak condition. You don't need an intense gym routine. Even a short walk, some quick stretches, or a mini dance session can do wonders for your energy and mood. Fuel up. Healthy food is like high-quality fuel for your productivity engine. Avoid too much sugar and caffeine, which can lead to energy crashes, and go for balanced meals that keep you steady and focused. Sleep like a pro. Think of sleep as a reset button for your brain. Regular sleep makes you more alert, creative, and resilient. Aim for 7 to 8 hours each night, set a regular bedtime, and try to limit screen time before bed. Mental health basics. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness isn't just a trend, it's a scientifically proven way to reduce stress. Even a few minutes of deep breathing or meditation can reset your mind and improve focus. Make room for joy. Life is more than just work, work, work. Make time for activities that bring you joy, whether that's spending time with friends, playing an instrument, or exploring a hobby. Happiness and resilience go hand in hand, and the happier you are, the more equipped you are to handle challenges. When you make your health a priority, you're setting yourself up for success that's sustainable and enjoyable. Strategy number 4, the 80-20 rule. Work smarter, not harder. Let's talk about the 80-20 rule. also known as the Pareto principle. Here's the magic. 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort. When you focus on the 20% of work that really drives results, you can actually achieve more without piling on extra hours or stressing out. How to apply the 80-20 rule. Like a pro, identify your high-impact tasks. Take a good look at your to-do list and figure out which tasks make the biggest difference in reaching your goals. Focus on those and let go of tasks that don't move the needle. Eliminate the busy work. Busy work is just that, busy. It keeps you occupied, but doesn't actually contribute to your success. Find ways to eliminate, delegate, or streamline these tasks so you can focus on what matters. Check in weekly. Once a week, review your goals and see if your work aligns with them. Adjust as needed to make sure you're staying on track with high-impact work. The 80-20 rule isn't about doing less, it's about doing what mattered. When you focus on the right work, you make real progress and avoid the burnout that comes from spinning your wheels. Strategy number 5, learn to say no and mean it. Saying no can feel uncomfortable, but it's one of the most powerful ways to protect your time and energy. Every time you say yes to one thing, you're effectively saying no to something else. When you learn to say no to what doesn't align with your priorities, you create space for what truly matters. Mastering the art of no. Know your priority. When you're clear on your top priorities, it's easier to say no to anything that doesn't align. If it's not moving you closer to your goals, it's probably a no. Start small. Practice saying no with low-stakes situations to build your confidence. The more you do it, the more natural it becomes. Suggest alternative. If you're turning down a request, offer other solutions. This shows you're still supportive without compromising your own boundaries. Saying no isn't about shutting down opportunity. It's about preserving your time, focus, and energy for what's most important. Strategy number 6, build resilience with mindfulness and micro break. Resilience is what keeps you going when things get tough, and one of the best ways to build it is through mindfulness and regular break. When you give your mind a chance to recharge, you come back stronger, clearer, and more motivated. Resilience building practice. Start small with mindfulness. A few minutes of deep breathing or mindfulness each day can lower stress and improve focus. Even if it's just 5 minutes, it can make a huge difference. Incorporate micro breaks. Step away from your screen, stretch, or get a quick coffee. These small breaks boost your energy and prevent mental fatigue. End the day with reflection. Take a few minutes to reflect on what went well. Acknowledging small wins builds a positive mindset and strengthens resilience. When you build resilience, you become better equipped to handle stress, stay focused, and avoid burnout. Strategy number 7, set realistic goals and celebrate every win. Let's face it, huge, vague goals can be overwhelming. When you set realistic, specific goals, you create a clear path forward and make success feel achievable. Break down big goals into smaller milestones and make time to celebrate every single win along the way. Goal-setting tips for motivation without pressure. Break down big goal. Large projects can be intimidating. Divide them into smaller, manageable tasks that you can tackle one step at a time. Celebrate small wins. Don't wait for the final goal to celebrate. Acknowledging progress keeps you motivated and reminds you why you're working so hard. Stay flexible with deadlines. Life happens. Build in some flexibility so that deadlines don't become stress triggers. When you focus on progress rather than perfection, you're less likely to burn out and more likely to stay motivated. Strategy number 8, use technology wisely. Technology can make or break your productivity. While it keeps us connected and organized, it can also tie us to work 24/7. Use technology to streamline your workflow and avoid overwhelm. Smart tech habit, limit notification. Turn off unnecessary notification, especially after work hours. You don't need to be interrupted every time you get an email. Schedule do not disturb time. Set specific times each day when you won't be disturbed, allowing you to focus deeply. Use apps with intention. Use productivity tools that genuinely help you stay organized, manage tasks, and get things done. Technology can be your best productivity partner when you use it mindfully and intentionally. Conclusion: achieve success without sacrifice. So, can you actually be successful without sacrificing everything that makes life meaningful? Absolutely. Success without sacrifice is all about balance, smart choices, and focusing on what truly matters. These strategies, setting boundaries, delegating, prioritizing health, focusing on high-impact work, saying no, building resilience, setting realistic goals, and using technology wisely, create a foundation for reaching your dreams without burning out. Remember, success is a journey. You don't have to burn out to get there. Embrace these strategies, enjoy the ride, and make your way to the top with your health, happiness, and relationships intact. Ready to build success without sacrifice? Start with one strategy today and make it a habit. And if you found this helpful, check out our next post on daily habits of resilient entrepreneurs to thrive under pressure, for even more ways to thrive in work and in life.